Hi, everyone. I am so happy that you are here. This is the Mind, Body, Soul reading for the month of October. And so one of the things I love to do each month is pray and ask my Bodhisattva guide, what messages, wisdom, and guidance do we need to receive as we move through the month ahead? And then I like to use my pendulum to find out which card decks are best to use. And then I pick 3 cards. And so the Gaia Oracle by Toni Salerno is the deck we're using for the message for our physical body, physical environment. And Vicki Iskandar's Chinese 5 Elements Oracle is the deck we're using for the message for our mind this month. And Denise Linn's Sacred Forest deck is the deck we're using for the message for our soul. And so welcome everyone. My name is Teresa. I'm a mindfulness and somatic coach. I specialize in emotional regulation, stress management, and mind, body, soul connection. So I love sharing mindfulness, earthing, grounding, Reiki, Qigong, and somatic practices in nature. And of course, I'm also growing the spiritual and mindfulness community in Orange County by sharing group mindfulness sessions and gatherings in nature as well. So if any of that resonates with you, would love to have you join our amazing community, either here online by subscribing to the channel or by clicking the Spiritual Wellness Meetup link below if you live in the local Orange County area. And so let's get started. Let's just set the intention that this mind, body, soul reading is for the highest good of all. Just setting the intention, this reading is empowering, inspiring, helpful, and joy-filled. And as always, just take what resonates and leave the rest. And so the message for our physical environment, physical body this month is apprehension, moving out into the world, doubt, and fear. And so this card to me really is representing the death and rebirth process. And as you know, in September, we had eclipse season, and eclipses always tend to bring up endings, new beginnings, lessons, karmic debts, cycles, this type of themes. And so the eclipse season does tend to carry on for about 6 months. And so it really ushers in this death rebirth process. It's really a time to let go of the old ways of being, and even people that are no longer meant to be in our lives, even jobs. It's a real death and rebirth process, a time of transformation. And so as you can see, as we go through these death and rebirth cycles, these cycles of transformation, we really can feel vulnerable and even maybe insecure, maybe even full of doubt, worries, and fears. And so whatever is going on in your life, whatever you're moving through, whatever transformation, death, and rebirth, just know that you're not alone, and just know that everything is right on time. And so it's just all about honoring that self-care, really being kind, loving, and gentle with yourself as we move through these endings and new beginnings and this transformational cycle. So you might need more rest. You might need more sleep, more naps, more quiet time. So really just tune in to your own body wisdom and how you can best support yourself as we continue to move through change and transformation. And while we really kind of find our new footing in this new terrain, right? It's like, it just feels like a new terrain, newness, you know? And so obviously the earthing and grounding practices, especially the ones that I share with all of you in nature, this really helps us calm and regulate our nervous systems. And it really can help us just to recharge and help us stay steady as we move through these intense times of change. And so what else is coming up here? It's just all about really making sure that you take those steps forward, take those actionable steps. We can't just remain stuck in fear and doubts and worries. We need to make sure we're feeling that, we're breathing into it, make sure you're doing your mindfulness, earthing, grounding practices, really to help you, kind of get fired up in the day and in the morning, and making sure that you're taking those steps forward. Even we have to move forward through the doubt, through the fear. And again, it's not a rush. It's just one mindful step at a time when you are ready to move yourself forward. And as we do that, as we take these small steps forward in these new beginnings that are coming in, these new timelines, these new experiences, these new opportunities, every step forward that we take, it allows us to feel accomplished. It helps us build our self-confidence. So that's what's coming through for me when I look at this card. So really take what resonates there. And again, just so important to give yourself the spaciousness that you need and the time that you need to really feel all the emotions and intensity that is arising for you, making sure you're breathing and just letting all those emotions flow through the entire body. And then, of course, just doing your practices and those big exhales to help you then release all those dense emotions so that we can stop, not hold it. We don't want to hold on to those emotions. We want to make sure we feel it, breathe through it, and do our practices to help us release it so that then we can start moving forward in these new beginnings, in these new times of change and transition. And so really make sure you come on out, enjoy our group mindfulness and private sessions with me in nature. And together I will show you some powerful practices to just help you stay grounded, rooted, steady, and stable as we continue to move through these new beginnings in times of change and transformation. And so then we move along to the message for our mind this month is Water Rabbit, the Sweetness of Quiet Love. And as I reflect on this card, I feel like whatever's happening in our physical environment, I feel like we're really being cracked open. I feel like we're all moving through different things, whether it's job loss, loss of loved ones, loss of home, whatever it is. But whatever it is that you're moving through, it's as if these experiences are cracking us open to allow more love to come in, to allow us to awaken to greater and greater love. And that's what the journey is all about, this human journey. All the experiences that we go through, all the lessons, all the loss, everything that we experience here as humans on earth, it cracks us open. And it cracks us open and awakens us to greater and greater love, not only for ourselves and others, but a more intimate connection with the divine. And so this beautiful message of quiet love, again, is this reminder of the mind-heart coherence. It's so important to have the heart and mind in coherence. It's so important to continue your practices to help you calm the mind so that you can drop into the heart and really feel your way forward. It's all about just firing up your beautiful sacred heart, coming into that pure divine love that flows through all of us and flows through our beautiful heart. It's about opening and allowing creator and divine and source to just fill ourselves up, fill our hearts up with so much love. And so you might need, again, to take more time in silence and stillness so that you can really integrate what's changes have been going on in your life. And so in that solitude, that quietude, that time where you connect to your divine self and your creator, and just allow that love to pour through your heart and flow through every cell in your entire body. And so that's what this beautiful message is. And it's all about, again, awakening to our authentic self, right? It's all about coming in and opening up to our authentic expression allowing ourselves to share our beautiful, authentic selves abundantly and joyously with everyone. And it's also about honoring everyone's authenticity, encouraging everyone to step into their beautiful, unique, divine expression. And so this is a beautiful time. It's a profound time where we're all being asked to open our hearts, lead with love, and follow our joy, and to move forward in our unique, authentic expression. And so what a glorious message that is. And then the message that came through for our soul, Forest Temple Enlightenment. Yes. And so this month of October truly feels like a profound time. It truly feels like we all are finally seeing truths that we have not wanted to see. Maybe we've turned a blind eye, but it really feels like the light of divine truth is going to be flooding into our individual lives, into earth. It's a time to really see with clarity. And it's also a time, again, this connection. Make sure that you are spending time every day connecting to Creator, connecting to your divine self, Mother Earth, Father, Son, and allowing that divine light of love, that divine light of truth, just to pour through your entire vessel, and to allow your mind to open, right? You know, we can't just be stuck to our limitations. You know, as humans, we're so limited, and we all have these beliefs, right? And so if we remain stuck in our limiting beliefs, we are missing out on so many beautiful experiences. So really, to me, this message is all about opening our mind, opening our soul, opening our hearts, opening up to new perspectives, right? New ways of thinking, new ways of being, so that we can truly feel that we are all connected, and that we are connected to everything, everyone, the entire cosmos, the entire family of humanity. It's truly a time of expansion. And so allow yourself to expand, allow yourself to break free of human limitations, allow yourself to really let go of all those beliefs, and just, you know, be willing to explore new perspectives, new insights, and just allow that just to flood in. And again, we can attune to this with our mindfulness practices. We can attune to the divine light of truth. We can attune to empowerment and positivity, new ideas, new ways of being, new ways of thinking. And so just like in this card, even if you want to just go outside, raise your hands to the sun, and just allow the light of divine truth just to pour through every cell in your entire body. Allow yourself to expand, really open up into new ways, and even open up our vision, seeing with new eyes. And what this does, it just allows more opportunity to come in. And so it's truly grand. And so it's a time of spiritual enlightenment. And so, however that feels good for you, whatever favorite spiritual and mindfulness practices that you have, make sure, again, spending daily time alone in nature, in prayer, in contemplation, so that you can attune to this beautiful light of divine truth and divine love that is flooding into the planet and flooding into all of us, allowing us to really find new ways to move forward. And it's really a time of positive change. And so it truly signifies that October is going to be a month of positive change. And we do have some extraordinary planetary geometries going on. You know, all these comets or things that are coming into our atmosphere this month of October. So it's going to be an extraordinary month of positive change, seen with truth, seen through the eyes of truth and clarity. And it's just all about opening up to new ways of being, trying new things, and just letting ourselves really, lighten up and feel that positive change. Allow that positive change, new ideas and inspirations to flow through us and carry us forward in new ways for the highest good of all. And so what beautiful messages. And so, as always, just take what resonates and leave the rest. And of course, stay harmonized in mind, body, and soul as you move through this beautiful month of October. Come on out and join our group sessions or private sessions with me. And please like the video. You can buy me a tea. But let me know, comment below, and let me know what positive change that you are ready to step into. Or let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know what it is that you are ready to receive. So thank you so much for being here. I'm wishing you a beautiful month ahead, and stay harmonized in mind, body, and soul as we move through these powerful new beginnings. Thank you so much, and see you real soon.